Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. Topic 2, Equations, Inequalities and Absolute Values, Lecture 4 of 4. 2.3 Absolute Values Inequalities. Absolute value of x less than a is equivalent to x less than a and x greater than negative a. So if we see here, so x less than a means that this part, and x greater than negative a is this part. Or if we want to write it in another way, is x less than a and x greater than negative a. The word and means that the intersection between these two lines. Okay, the intersection. Next, if we have absolute value of x less than or equal to a is equivalent to x less than equal to a and x greater than or equal to negative a. So the intersection is from negative a to a. Next, if we have absolute value of x greater than a is equivalent to x greater than a, which is this part, open circle to the right, or x less than negative a, empty circle to the left. So or here means that union. And if we have absolute value of x greater than or equal to a is equivalent to x greater than or equal to a or x less than equal to negative a, which is union. So we will see in the next example when do we want to use the intersection and the union symbol. Example 1. Solve the following inequalities. For part A, we have absolute value of 2x plus 3 less than 5. So the symbol less than here means that we will use the intersection symbol. Okay, so I will show you in the first example. So it will be from negative 5 to 5. So x will be less than 5 and greater than negative 5. So your interval should lie here. Okay, for absolute value inequalities, I will use the diamond method. So the first step is we need to separate these inequalities, absolute value inequalities, into two parts. Okay, so the first part is 2x plus 3 less than 5, which is this one, and 2x plus 3 greater than negative 5, which is this part here. Next, I will solve these two inequality independently. So on the left, we have 2x less than 2 and x less than 1. And on the right side, we have 2x greater than negative 8 and x greater than negative 4. So we have worked these two inequalities independently. And the last one, we will combine these two inequality into a number line. So we have negative 4 and 1. Okay, so on the left, we have x, open circle to the left, and we have x greater than negative 4 to the right. So which part or which interval we are looking for? Look inside this diamond. We want the intersection, which is n. So intersection is the interval where the two lines intersect. So we can see here that the interval is between negative 4 and 1. The answer is open bracket negative 4 to 1. Open bracket as well. If you want to write your answer in solution set, it should be bracket. So x less than 1 greater than negative 4. So remember the diamond method. The first one is we separate, calculate, and combine the answer. Okay, it's easy to use the diamond method from the absolute value. So look at the absolute value sign. So remember diamond. So we will separate, calculate, and combine. Okay, first separate. We have x minus 1 less than or equal to 4. So the symbol here is less than or equal to. So we will use the word and or intersection. And another one is x minus 1. So remember, reverse and put the negative. Okay, solve separately. So x less than equal to 5. So x greater than equal to negative 3. So separate, calculate. So we already separate. We calculate. And we need to combine our answer. So number line. So negative 3 and 5. So x less than or equal to 5. So close interval to the left because it is less than. And another one, x greater than or equal to negative 3. So close to the right. Okay, we will choose the intersection between these two lines to get the answer. Okay, the intersection is in this interval. So our answer is negative 3, 5. So this is the interval solution. So if you want to write it in the solution set, okay, we will write it as x double dot. So x less than or equal to 5 greater than or equal to negative 3. Okay, next example. Okay, solve the following inequalities. So we have absolute value of 4x plus 1 greater than 2x minus 5. So absolute value inequalities, diamond method. Okay, first separate 4x plus 1 greater than 2x minus 5. Okay, here is the symbol greater than. We will use or 4x plus 1. Okay, reverse the sign, put the negative. Okay, 2x minus 5. Okay, and then we will solve separately. So 4x minus 2x, 2x greater than negative 5 minus 1, negative 6. So x is greater than negative 3. 4x plus 1 less than negative 2x plus 5. So 4x plus 2x is 6x less than 5 minus 1, 4. So x less than 2 over 3. So 4 divided by 6 is 2 over 3. So then we will combine our answer. Okay, separate, calculate, combine. So make a number line, negative 3, 2 over 3. So x greater than 3. So open interval to the right because it is greater than. So x less than 2 over 3. Open to the left. Okay, now we will choose our answer by looking at the middle. So or is union. Union means that all line. So the answer should be all line. So here we have. So our answer should be everything. So which is answer from negative infinity to infinity. So remember, intersection, we just use the intersection between two lines, but if union, all line. Next example, 2x plus 1 greater than equal to 5. So separate 2x plus 1 greater than or equal to 5. So here is greater than or equal to, we will use OR. Okay, 2x plus 1, remember, reverse and put the negative. Okay, 2x greater than 5 minus 1 is 4, so x greater than or equal to 2. And for this part, 2x less than equal to negative 5 minus 1 is negative 6, so x less than equal to negative 3. Okay, so separate, calculate, combine. So make a number line, negative 3 and 2. So x greater than or equal to 2, close to the right, and x less than or equal to negative 3. So negative 3 to the left. So here we will choose our answer by looking in the middle. So OR is referred to union. Union, we choose the answer that the interval that has line. The interval that has line only this part. So the answer should be from negative infinity to negative 3, close bracket because it is closed interval. So union, close bracket, from 2 to infinity. Example 2, solve the following inequalities. So we have quadratic inequalities, absolute value less than or equal to 3. So still the same method, diamond method. So first we will separate. So x squared minus 5x plus 3 less than or equal to 3. So here is the symbol less than or equal to, we use n or intersection. So x squared minus 5x plus 3 greater than, reverse the sign and put the negative sign. Okay, so solve separately. So x squared minus 5x, so 3 minus 3 is 0, less than equal to 0. So factorize. Then we have the root x equal to 0 and x equal to 5. Okay, you have learned quadratic inequalities from the previous lecture. So for this absolute value inequalities, we will use the quadratic inequality. We solve it by using graphical approach. So we have graph 0 and 5. Okay, look at the symbol here. So we want the answer to be less than or equal to 0, which is the lower part of the axis, less than 0. So the answer should be from 0 to 5, close bracket, because of the symbol. Okay, next we have x squared minus 5x. Okay, so 3 plus 3 is equal to 6, greater than 0. So we factorize. We have x minus 3 and x minus 2 greater than equal to 0. So the root is x equal to 3 and x equal to 2. So using graphical approach to get the answer. Okay, look at the symbol. We want it to be greater than 0, which is the upper part of the axis. Okay, so the answer is from negative infinity to 2, close bracket, union 3 to infinity. Okay, we still follow the diamond method. So we have separate the inequality, we have calculate the inequality, then we will combine the answer. So combine the answer in the same number line. So put all the value. So we have 0, 2, 3, and 5. Okay, for the first answer, we have close interval between 0 to 5. Okay, next for this answer, we have negative infinity to 2. So it will be to the left. So next is 3 to infinity. Okay, now we will choose the interval that is intersect between two lines. So here we have this part and this part. So the answer should be from 0, close interval, to 2, union 3 to 5. Or if you want to write the answer in solution set, so we can write it like this. So x greater than equal to 0, less than equal to 2, union x greater than equal to 3, less than equal to 5. Okay, next we have the inequality in the form of rational numbers. So 1, absolute value of 1 over x minus 2 less than 3. So we still use the diamond method because it is absolute value inequality. So first, what we need to do is we will separate. So 1 minus x minus 2 less than 3. So less than means that n or intersection. So it is compulsory to put this word in the middle when we separate the inequalities. So x 1 over x minus 2, reverse and put the sign. Okay, now we will solve this separately. So remember, how do you solve the rational inequality? So cannot be cross multiply. So we need to bring the 3 to the left. So 1 over x minus 2 minus 3 less than 0. So then we can cross multiply. So we have 1 over x minus 2 minus 3. So we have 1 minus 3 x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 less than 0. So simplify. So 1 minus 3x plus 6 divided by x minus 2 less than 0. Then negative 3x plus 7 divided by x minus 2 less than 0. So on the right we have 1 over x minus 2 plus 3 greater than 0. So cross multiply. So we have 1 plus 3 x minus 2 divided by x minus 2 greater than 0. So simplify. 1 plus 3x minus 6 divided by x minus 2 greater than 0. Then 3x minus 5 divided by x minus 2 greater than 0. So remember from the previous lecture in the topic of rational inequality, so we want to solve the inequality, the rational inequality, by using the positive number line. So positive number line means that we need to assume. Okay. From the left, we need to assume that negative 3x plus 7 greater than 0 and x minus 2 greater than 0. So solve this one. Negative 7, so x, okay, when we times by a negative number or divide by a negative number, we should change the sign, reverse the sign. So less than 7/3. Here, because we divide by the -3, so the sign should change. So we have x greater than 2. So make a number line 2 and 7/3. So x less than 7/3 to the left, x greater than 2 to the right. So positive number lines means that if there is line, there is positive sign. So positive, negative, negative, positive times negative, so negative. Positive times positive, positive. So negative times positive, negative. So how do we want to choose the answer? So look at the sign here. Less than 0 means that we need a negative sign to be the answer. So this part, this interval and this interval is the answer. So we have negative infinity to 2 union 7/3 to infinity. So second part, we need to assume as well. Assume 3x minus 5 greater than 0 here, and the denominator x minus 2 greater than 0. So solve 3x greater than 5, x greater than 5/3. So this one x greater than 2. So use the positive number line. 5/3 and 2. So x greater than 5/3, open interval, so x greater than 2. Okay, so positive number line, when there is line, there is positive. So positive times positive, positive. Negative times positive, negative. So negative times negative, positive. So look at the inequalities. We want it to be greater than 0. So choose the positive sign. So circle. So this part and this part. So the answer should be from negative infinity to 5/3, open bracket, and then union from 2 to infinity. Okay, so we have separate our absolute value. So we have calculate our absolute value separately. Then we need to combine these two answers. So make a big number line. So write the value from the answer here. So we have 5/3 and then 2 and 7/3. Okay, for the first part we have, okay, so 2 to the negative infinity and 7/3 to the infinity. And for the second answer, we have 5/3 to the negative infinity and 2 to the infinity. Okay, so back to our first separate. We want it to be n. So choose the interval that intersect between two lines. So the intersection is this part and this part. Okay, so the answer should be from negative infinity to 5 over 3. Okay, union. So this part 7 over 3 to infinity. Next example. Okay, we need to solve 10 absolute value of 10 minus 2x divided by 3x plus 1 greater than 1. So first separate the absolute value. 10 minus 2x divided by 3x plus 1 greater than 1. So here the symbol is greater than, means that we want to use the word or. We will use the word or union. And then 10 minus 2x divided by 3x plus 1, reverse the sign and put the negative. Okay, so solve separately. So remember, we cannot cross multiply the rational inequality, so we need to bring all to the one side. So 10 minus 2x divided by 3x plus 1 minus 1 greater than 0. Then we cross multiply here. So 10 minus 2x minus 1, 3x plus 1 divided by 3x plus 1 greater than 0. So we simplify. So we will have negative 5x plus 9 over 3x plus 1 greater than 0. Okay, so on another side, 10 minus 2x divided by 3x plus 1 less than 0. And then cross multiply. 10 minus 2x plus 1 times 3x plus 1 divided by 3x plus 1 less than 0. So simplify, we will have x plus 11 divided by 3x plus 1 less than 0. Okay, now this is rational inequality, so we will use positive number line to get the answer. So assume the first part, so negative 5x plus 9 greater than 0 and 3x plus 1 greater than 0. So solve. We have negative 5x greater than negative 9, so x less than 9 over 5. So we divide by a negative number, change the sign. Next, 3x greater than negative 1, so x greater than negative 1 over 3. So use the positive number line. So negative 1 over 3 and 9 over 5. So x less than 9 over 5, x greater than negative 1 over 3. So positive number line, when there is line, there is positive sign. So positive times negative, negative, positive times positive, positive, negative times positive, negative. So look at back at our rational inequality, we want the greater than 0 part, so it should be the positive sign. Okay, circle the answer, positive sign here. So the answer should be in the interval negative 1 over 3 to 9 over 5. Okay, second part of the inequality. Assume x plus 11 greater than 0 and 3x plus 1 greater than 0. So solve x greater than negative 11 and x greater than negative 1 over 3. So use the number line, positive number line method. So negative 11 and negative 1 over 3. So x is greater than negative 11 to the right. So x greater than negative 1 over 3. So positive times positive, positive, negative times positive, negative, negative times negative, positive. So back to our rational inequalities here, we want the part that is less than 0, means that negative sign. So it is in the middle, so our answer should be from negative 11 to negative 1 over 3. Okay, so remember diamond method, we have separate and we have calculate the answer. Now we need to combine to get the final answer. So make a big number line. Okay, so write down the answer. So negative, we have negative 11, negative 1 over 3, and 9 over 5. Okay, so this part, we have the interval from negative 1 over 3 to 9 over 5. So open interval. And next, negative 11 to negative 1 over 3. Okay, so now we want to choose the answer. Back to our first separation, we want the or union. So union means that if there is line, that is our answer. So we have line here and here. Okay, the answer should be from negative 11 to negative 1 over 3 union 1 over 3 to 9 over 5. So we cannot just write from negative 11 to 9 over 5 because the circle here is open. So means that negative 1 over 3 is not included. So that's why we need to separate it by the union sign. Okay, so I want you to do it yourself. This example, I will just leave the answer and you can check after you finish doing your calculation.